I can see the gate. The gate's just there. Oh, look, there's sharp rocks everywhere. I'm gonna fucking die in the most beautiful place I've ever been. You had to joke about it. You had to joke that you were gonna die today. In the past. All right, I just got my rental car from the rental company. Now, I ordered a Fiat 500 because I was going through Italy and I'm like, you know, these cars are kind of nice, and I wanted something small because like parking in Greece is difficult. People will like scratch your fucking car, they'll hit each other. Everyone has dents on their car, everyone has scratches on their car. So I'm like, I'll get something small so people can avoid hitting my car. So I get the Fiat 500. I also had the choice between like a Toyota Aygo and the Fiat 500. I'm like, look, I know what a Toyota's like, they're great, but I want to try something different. So I got the Fiat 500 and I get to the rental place. And guess what they give me? Just guess. After going to France and bagging the shit out of their cars. French car brands. Can you guess which countries these car brands are popular in? It's France. They are popular in France and nowhere else. Guess what they gave me? A fucking Citroen. A Citroen, dude. Look at this thing, and it's big. It looks, I'm sure it looks small in the video, but it's a big car. Shit. I was thinking as well, I'm gonna say I'm driving an Italian car, you know, this nice Italian car. There was even a choice of a chop top as well. I didn't get that one. Well, I didn't get the fucking one I ordered either. I got this Citroen, dude. Come on. To be fair, it's fine. It looks nice. It drives fairly well, like any modern car should. It's clean, it's one of the newer ones. There's only like 3 scratches on it, which honestly, pretty surprising coming from Greece. Speaking of, every time I introduce myself to a European and I say I'm Australian, they're like, it must be pretty scary, right? All the spiders and snakes and kangaroos and koalas and everything can kill you there. And I just think, have you driven in Greece before? Have you driven a car in Greece? Because I can tell you that is way more scarier than living in Australia and having all of the dangers that come with living there. Driving in Greece is like, I think it's the scariest thing I've ever done. You get to the line at the light, so you're in front and you wait there, and then you just realize, wait, I can't see the lights anymore because they don't have lights in front of the lights for the people who are at the front. They only have one set of lights, and where the line is, you can't see the lights from there. So they've had this genius plan of putting the lights in a place that the people at the front can't see them. Now, the Greeks, very smart, they just go back a little bit, and that's how they see the lights. But why put the line there? Why not put the line where you can see the lights? All right, it's getting hot in here. I can understand you don't want to spend money on a second set of lights for like the probably like hundreds of thousands of lights that are in Greece. Okay, sure, that's fair, but just paint the line a little bit back. The other thing is there's no signs. What's the speed? Where do you go? The Italians are bad with signs, but when it comes to road signs, Greeks are terrible. The Greeks are amazing with signs when you want to rent a car when you get to the airport. Amazing with that. Signs for like, what's the road rules? Nothing. The road rules are like what you make them. That's like the Greek philosophy. There are no rules. The rules are what you make them. Oh, look, there's my Fiat 500. They got my Fiat. I mean, the reason realistically that I got the car here is because I got to drive from Heraklion to Chania, and that's 2 or 3 hour drive maybe, if I can remember correctly. Oh shit. And I decided to stay in Heraklion for like 2 days just to see what it's like. There's a lot of like history here, so I'm gonna go and do all that. But because it's raining, I have to turn off the camera because my camera's not waterproof. So, wow, this water is actually really clean, even in the dock. It's all blue. I'm keen to explore. There's a lot of cats, which is fucking awesome, as always. But yeah, I have to go. Sorry. But you want more pets? Alright, enough. I gotta go. Bye. Found this drink while I was here. I've had the other flavors. I had lychee and melon, and they're really good. Man, fuck, holy shit. That is the best fucking flavor I've ever had in my life. Kiwi Okafe. I think they're Korean drinks. Alright, time to go to the peak, baby. Alright. I already thought driving on these roads is bad, but I've just unlocked something even worse. Driving on a lane that's like 1.5 cars. Oh God. And this isn't even in the bad spots. There's spots where it's literally 1.5 cars and you have to like squeeze past, and there's turns all the time. There's just turn after turn, like now. Oh shit. At least this road right now is wide. The road that I was on before was fucking scary, man. Beautiful. If I die, this is gonna be the last video that you see. That's a fucking weird thing to say. All right, that's not gonna happen. Plenty more videos. I said that sarcastically. Plenty more videos. Plenty more videos. Oh, fuck me. Oh my goodness. These roads are fucked. Oh, this is literally one. Look at this. Oh. All right, I'm gonna put the camera away because I need to actually concentrate while driving. This is crazy. Software version 7.0. There's no way. I'm not doing this. Oh fuck. Surely not. Surely this isn't a cut. Okay. No, man. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not driving up there. I'll walk up there. I'm not driving up. A bunch of dudes just came down from the path and they're looking at me like, yeah, what are you doing? Just parked here. I mean, they had a forward drive. The problem is, as you're going up, how the fuck am I gonna move if someone is there? There's no way either of us can move. It's a one car path. I can't drive up there. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. All right, so reading a couple people, what they said, you can drive up, but it's very bumpy and you need to like get a 4x4. Now this guy's going up with a fucking motorbike and I'm pretty sure he had his son on the front. I'm fine to drive up there, but the problem is this isn't my car. And I'm just, oh, little doggies. The possibility of scratching it, denting it, doing something bad to the car, it seems pretty high going up a hill of a one-lane road that's just rocks and shit. I'm gonna try and find a place to park and then I'll try and walk up there. Fuck, man. It's 7 o'clock and sunset is 7:30, so it takes, they reckon, an hour to get up there, and I'm wearing my fucking tight shoes as well. After Croatia, my white shoes were very dirty, so I washed them, then I put them in the dryer. I actually think what I did was, I think it had already dried them, but I wasn't sure. So I put them... Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna try and find a parking spot. Fuck me. Okay. I've just parked on the side of the road. There's a little path here that will go down. I'm gonna leave my car here. I mean, I could probably actually just park it in here, but it just seems like someone's land. There's like olive trees and shit. It seems a little bit rude to park on their property. Now, I'm not gonna be able to climb that without the path. And I think the peak is this point here. Obviously, that's a massive walk. Well, let's have a look. I am probably just walking on someone's property as well. Is the problem too. Fuck, maybe I'll just drive up there, man. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. I don't know. What I'll, okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, by the way, how nice is this? I'm in the middle of Greece, between olive trees and stuff. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes you gotta slow down and just realize, like, maybe you're already in a good place. This is really nice. Like, again, it's probably someone's property, but I don't know, man. It just, it feels really nice to be here. I see a car coming down and they look like they are struggling. The people in the Daihatsu Terios, it was nothing for them, but this is another small car like mine. Oh, I guess if I could go and ask them. But this is my point. Like, it takes 15 minutes by car to get up. It hasn't been 15 minutes since I was there. So I would have had to compete with the Daihatsu and I would have had to compete with these guys. I think what I'll do is I'll keep driving and if I find a nice spot, I'll stay there. But even for now, I'm just gonna take a couple minutes here and just take it all in. If it wasn't someone like cutting down trees and stuff, it'd be incredibly peaceful. There's no cars. There's no cars that are coming down here at all. There's nothing. It's just a very quiet spot. All right, so a couple came down, a German couple came down, and they said the drive up is easy, and they just left in a Peugeot. And Alex called me as well, and he's like, bro, you gotta do it. I'm like, okay, fine, we're gonna do it. They said that 3 other cars are gonna come down, and in some spots, it's okay, you actually have room. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and we'll see. Okay, driving up Death Mountain. All right, so now the first initial turn is the worst part. Going up now is fine. I've just got it in first gear because like, I don't think this Citroen can do too much. And it is getting wider as well, so, whew, okay, all right. Okay, now we're getting a little bit better. Fuck, I could have done this fucking 30 minutes ago. I've got 15 minutes till it's, I got 15 minutes till sundown. Oh fuck, that's mad. Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's fucking beautiful, that's awesome. This is why you do things even when you're scared, even when you have a chance of dying, because you don't know what you're gonna miss. And even if you die, at least you're in a very beautiful place. Fuck. The thing is, it's like, even the camera is not gonna be able to capture like how nice this looks. Now they said going down is worse. Look, we'll see what happens, but I feel like I have to disagree. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Fuck, this is so nice. Jesus Christ. Okay. The next stop, I'm gonna take pictures, I'm gonna take some video so everyone can see what's going on. This is mad. This is amazing. And I think I probably came at the best time as well. It feels like coming here during the day when it's really hot would probably be not as good of an idea. Oh, fuck. I've got the face follow on for that sort of stuff. Holy shit. It was just the start. It was steep. It was steep getting up. And I thought, man, if it's gonna be like this the whole way, and like potholes, there's a massive pothole right at the start as well. If it was gonna be like that, there's just no way I was gonna be able to do that. But this is not too bad. Not too bad. It's so nice. It's going to be interesting to see if I can figure out where I started or where the track started, because it's sort of back and forth, but when I was looking at the mountain, I couldn't really tell or see. I'm glad I ran into that German couple. Like Alex already had convinced me. He's like, just live, you got to live your life. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. It's not the point. It's like, I don't know what I'm going into, you know what I mean? And people are like, you got to have a 4x4 and shit. After seeing them, the German couple, I'm like, okay, not so bad. Am I here? What does this say? Dros Sosto Nero. Bros Hosto Nero. To running water. Oh, okay. Okay. There's like a little path that must have some water. I guess if you're hiking, fuck, it'd be a hard hike. This would be a difficult hike. I thought I was at the peak. Oh, there's a little goats. There's goats. Oh, dude. Dude. Nah, I'm getting out. If anyone's coming down now, they're making a big mistake. All right, let's investigate. That is so French, dude. Holy shit. Hey, goats. Dude, what the fuck? Proof that I'm actually here. What the fuck, man? I'm not even at the top. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I gotta turn off the camera. It's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The goats are calling me. So, I'm just standing on this rock very carefully. There's goats there. There's goats everywhere. There's goats down there. But look at this, man. Goats up there. What the fuck? Man. There's a goat just here. Hey. You're cute, mate. I love goats. There's a story when When I was really young, we went to the Melbourne show. You know, like the pet farms, they always have like little pets that you can go around and you can pet them and all that sort of stuff. I was really young at the time. I still remember it actually. And we're petting them and the goats were making these goat sounds. And because we took the train there, we're taking the train home and I started to just like make goat sounds and I did it really well. People were looking around like, where's the goat? Where the fuck's the goat? They were saying it out loud like, where's the goat? It's like, we're on a train. There's no goat here. It's the little fucking kid who just went to the Melbourne show and saw the little goats and started making their sounds. Anyway, this is fucking awesome. I want to go to the peak now. This isn't even the peak, so I've got to keep going further. I think I got here right at the perfect time, but we can go further, so let's go further. So I've got to get to the peak before the sun goes down. I don't know, maybe it'll be nice when the sun goes down as well. I'm probably going to hang out here for a while. It's very nice here. But, you know, another danger is that the goats are just running across the road. So I'm gonna be careful of them. It's fucking awesome, man. This is so fucking cool. I gotta show you the other side. I gotta show you the other side. Fuck. Hopefully when I get to the peak, I can see both sides because the other side's obviously beautiful as well. It doesn't have like the whole sunset thing going on. Okay, so the road is getting significantly worse, but I think I can see the peak. I think I can see where like I can park my car and then walk up the rest of it. We're almost there, folks. We are almost there and we're still alive. However, I have to remind you, I do have to come down the hill and apparently it's significantly worse. The guy in the motorbike was coming down and the other 3 cars, not sure where they are. Not sure if there's a parking lot. I don't know really what's going on apart from that driving up a big fucking hill. The hill is actually a lot taller than I had thought. There's actually a church up the top here, if you would believe that. Imagine having to walk up here and bring all of the materials to build a church. Imagine having to come here every Sunday, driving or walking up this hill to go to church. There aren't other cars. There are no other cars. The fuck? There aren't any other cars here. It's just me. Just park the car here. Since there's no other cars, it doesn't really matter, does it? All right. Unless the other cars fell off, which is definitely a possibility, they aren't here. And if they're tourists and stuff, they wouldn't go up this little path where the church is, I would imagine. God, that is a fucking awesome flavor. Okay, have we damaged the car? Quick check. So it's very dirty. No. Perfect. Okay. Fuck. This lady's got she's walking her kid down there. The kid was like under 10 years old, 7 years old or something like that. Walking up to the church. Wow, it's actually it's quite a small church. Cretan flag, Greek flag. Ah, crucifix at the top of the mountain. So everyone can see it, which I think everyone here can see it. It's crazy, man. Just a little chapel, you know, just something that would have been excruciating to build at the top of this very tall mountain. Now, sunset has happened. If I grew balls and came up here earlier, I would have had a lot nicer of a view, but hey, we don't talk about that. And I've got to show you the other side. The other side, because the mountain is covering all the light, they already turned on their lights and everything. So let me go and show you that. I wonder if anyone's in the church. There must be someone living in the church. There must be a priest who lives in the church and everything. Oh, do you reckon I've got... Okay, hold on. Let me check. Let me check my reception, see if it's any good. It has to be pretty good, right? 2 bars. 2 bars. I'm standing underneath a fucking phone tower. I'm very impressed with this camera, the way that it's still presenting a very good image of everything. Considering it's getting pretty dark. Oh, I need a piss as well. Shit. No, the other cars wouldn't have parked anywhere else. It must just be me. It has to only be me. Well, I guess I'm not going to the abandoned house now. I can probably go tomorrow. Do you think anyone's going to come park next to me? I don't know. This is the other side. There's a city there, small city. The best part about this is that I'm alone. There's no one else here. Trust me, if there were Americans here, you'd hear them. If they were at the bottom of the mountain, you'd still hear them. But there is no one else up here. I'm confused as to where the other 3 cars are. Fucking awesome, man. Fucking hell. I keep getting distracted by just all the beautiful views. So I haven't gone to the peak yet. You know what's weird though? When you walk and everything is just like not moving. It's crazy. The drive down now in the dark is gonna be fucked. I think that's why everyone left before it got dark, because going down is going to be fucked. Actually, I know what happened to the other cars. It got too dark and they drove off the cliff. That's what happened. That's where the other 3 cars were. Where could they have gone? It's actually exhausting. Why didn't I bring water? At least the walk down, it's gonna be a lot easier. Imagine I had to take my luggage up here. I'd be dead. Maybe I already am. The peak is still far away. Troy and I actually wanted to climb up one of the large Alps when we were in Switzerland, but it was piss poor raining that day. And I was disappointed. I was like, fuck, I want to go on a really high mountain. I can't remember the last time I've done that. Well, made up for it, and I'm losing weight in the process, and maybe my life. Yeah, what's this say? It's Greek, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna know what it means. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. Okay. I actually don't know where to go. Oh, I think I'll go straight. Okay, fuck. You had to joke about it. You had to joke that you were gonna die today. Okay. Very funny, God. I went and visited the chapel, man. Come on. The path is... as easy as that. Now, I think the path is probably very easy to see in the day when there's light, but that's not the case here. I know the camera probably looks like there's a bunch of light, but it's definitely overcompensating. I actually don't know where to go. I feel like I have to finish this. I've come all the way up. I can see the gate. The gate's just there. Oh, like there's sharp rocks everywhere. That's really good. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? The gate is just there. I think it's there. But there's no obvious path. I'm gonna fucking die in the most beautiful place I've ever been. I'm not gonna climb up the rocks, am I? We're gonna climb up the rocks. We're climbing up the rocks. We're fucking... yeah, we're climbing up the rocks. Now, if I don't have a video of me coming down, it's because I'm holding the flashlight and I need to see where I'm going. Or I've died. This is weird. This is weird. There's a building here. How do people get to the building? Wow. This would be a very nice view in the daytime. It's like the Blair Witch Project. I don't know why I'm going quiet. Maybe it's to avoid the embarrassment of if someone's up there, they're like, oh, there's a fucking path. Why didn't you go up the path? Well, I didn't fucking see it because I came here at nighttime like a fucking idiot. But the good thing is I am an Aries, which means I'm a ram, which means I'm a good climber. However, the gate's locked. But that's like that. I don't know why I can't just climb up there. We're doing it. I know what you're thinking. We can't see anything. Don't worry, I can't either. It's just a bunch of lights. I'm not at the peak. It's just there. Should I do the thing where I'm looking out in the distance like, oh wow, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it is, but come on, man. We know you set up the camera or someone took the picture for you. I might as well fucking stay up here all night. All right, let me try and ring Alex. You see why they have the water there? Oh. Cuz.
Where you at?
I'm at the top.
I can see the city underneath.
Yeah, and then there's the other side as well.
Far away, man.
Took some pictures and stuff, saw some goats, and I had to climb up here. So the path ended. I had to climb up here, bro.
Because it's nighttime, you should be careful.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
If I was there, man. That's massive.
And then there's the chapel down there with the crucifix at the top. All right, I'm gonna try and make my way down. It's just very weird to me because there is no path. You have to climb up these fucking rocks. Going up there and then coming down, but not by falling. You know, you see these stories of influencers who went and fucking tried to take a photo and they fell and died and shit. That's not me because I'm fucking too smart. All right. That's something I actually didn't consider. I can't actually see the first path, so I don't know where I'm climbing down from. By the way, I do not, absolutely do not condone doing the same thing at all. Breaking into a fucking observatory or doing rock climbing at nighttime. God, I'm actually unsure of where to go. Okay, I need to climb down. Oh yeah, I do bouldering at home. I can easily do this stuff. I don't do bouldering, but I was in the circus, so I have a little bit of athleticism in me. A little bit is the key part of that sentence. Okay. Solid ground. Okay, yasso. I'm just a farmer. Just a good old Greek farmer in my yellow fucking singlet in Nike 270s that are too small for my feet because I shrunk them by putting them in the washer and dryer. I don't remember this path being this long. Where the fuck am I going, man? Live your life, Alex said. Live your life. You gotta do this shit. You gotta do this shit. You gotta do the shit that you wouldn't do otherwise when you're overseas because you gotta live it up to the fullest. Oh, good one, Chris. Good one. Well, you're fucking lost on the top of a mountain with mountain goats and shit. This was the last moment before Chris died. Before he drove his rented Citroen off the side of a Cretan mountain. I see dead people. Wait, wrong movie. I can hear something. At least with a car, if it does roll down the mountain, it will explode and kill me. No, I'm kidding. I'll be maybe somewhat protected. Okay. I'll show you the cross at nighttime. Let's go. Let's go have a look. Wow, it's nearly 9 o'clock. There's the cross, everyone. Very beautiful. Very nice. I do have to thank God for letting me survive so far. Please don't be a cruel joke. You're telling me 60, 70, 80-year-old grandparents come up here to go to church every Sunday? There's no way, man. There's no way. I need to get down this mountain and I'm sort of procrastinating. Imagine I lost the keys on the mountain. Imagine I lost the fucking keys climbing down the mountain, dude. This is the part that I'm actually fucking scared. You know, to me, going down the mountain, who knows? They're right. It's because you can't really accelerate and you're driving a manual, so it's like, I'm just gonna let it roll down. God, this is a good flavor. I gotta get more of that. All right, wish me luck. Okay, look, so far I'm finding it significantly easier to go down the hill than I did to go up the hill. Maybe it's because I've come up it, I know what to expect and all that sort of stuff. I guess the other thing as well is like, I'm not really expecting anyone to come up. I have to say, I think the first spot that I went to with all the goats, that was fucking cool, man. I think because you can see more of the mountain up there, plus the goats were fucking cool as fuck as well. I don't know, this is the sort of stuff that I really enjoy doing when I'm somewhere that I haven't been before. I can go and have dinner at a nice place. You can go and like have a drink at a bar or some shit. You can go to a museum or whatever, but like nature is just something that I think we don't connect with enough. I don't think we get to see it enough. You know, living in a city, you don't get to see this stuff. This is the spot. I think I'm gonna just have a quick look. Okay, it's actually pitch black. If I didn't see this area before, I wouldn't know that there's like a cliff there. So that's with my flashlight. That's without. Looks like the start of a horror movie or something. I think I've done enough exploring for the night. For the next hour at least. I was like, oh, I'm not going to record when I'm going down because I got to concentrate. No. It'd be 100 times worse during the day. Because you actually got to consider that there's people going to come up. And then you have to figure out who's going to reverse. Because someone's got to reverse. And it's either the person who's going down the hill or coming up the hill. The person who's coming up the hill would probably have right of way, I would imagine. When I think it's flat road, the car still just goes. I've got it in neutral. I'm just going down in neutral. I don't have to put it in first or anything. It's just crawling down by itself. Driving up this mountain, climbing all the rocks, driving down this mountain, I don't think I'm scared to be driving here in Greece anymore after I've done this. Like nothing compares to this. But again, driving down, I don't know, I just don't feel stressed at all, man. I'm actually at the end. I've made it to the end. I'm definitely glad I did this. Sometimes it feels like there are limitations to what you can do. And most of the time, the limitation is money, right? Because like the limitation for me, I don't want to fucking destroy this car. Oof. Speaking of, if you have money, it's like, who gives a fuck? You're just gonna bash the shit around it and you pay like fucking 700 euros. If you can do things in a smart way and in a safe way. Me asking the couple if it was okay to come up and down and like waiting and then seeing them in like this tiny little car and they were able to get up and down. I think that's the important thing. If you can figure out whether it's possible, then you should do it. There was bungee jumping in Croatia. I had the opportunity to do that. And I was like, well, if I drink the night before, there's no way I'm going to bungee jump. And so I didn't do it. And then I'm like, man, I should have just like not drank and bungee jumped. Like when the fuck am I going to be able to do this again? You don't want to come all this way and just regret and feel like you've missed something. Because once that happens, like, will you have the opportunity to do it again? Maybe not. Maybe you will, but maybe you won't. So it's probably just like, oh, you just went up a hill and went down. It's like, I don't know. There's something more to it. And I think that's important to remember. It's just something that maybe is, you know, a big deal for me is probably not a big deal for some people or a lot of people, right? And what might be a big deal for you won't be a big deal for other people. I'm glad I did it. I'm very glad I did it. And that I took the opportunity to do this. All right, time to get home. I'm fucking starving, dude. Starving. I am starving. All right, quick little stop off. I just want to show you something. The taxi driver in Olympia was showing me these things on the side of the road because I kept seeing them. And what it is when someone passes away, the family usually come and build these little things in memory of them. And so someone's come, I guess, tonight and lit that up. It's pretty sad, but a pretty beautiful way to honor the dead. And he's young, man. He's young. Yeah, I don't know. That shit gets to me, man. It's just got to think like how precious life is. Leaving Olympia to go to Athens, they were all over the road, man. They're all over the road. You know, I was joking before about me dying, falling off the mountain or going up and all that sort of stuff, but it's like people actually do die. And the thing is, I joke like that because it's a real legitimate possibility that I can die. I know that. And I'm doing something for my enjoyment that could kill me. I know the risk that I'm doing and that I'm putting myself into, but I don't recommend the risk to anyone else. You could die. I know my capabilities. I know what I can do and what I can't do. I was joking, but I was pretty confident that I could climb up and climb down that. And even then, even with like the knowledge of that and the confidence with that, it's like I still could have fallen. It's just interesting to think about. It's interesting to wonder, and yeah. You did well, Citroen. Oh, look, there's my Fiat 500. All right, it's 10:30. I'm gonna try this restaurant again.
Context. I'm an idiot. Also, I forgot to record when explaining that I wanted to go to a famous restaurant called Peskesi. I tried last night, but I was not able to get a spot.
I'm gonna try it tonight. It's late enough that hopefully they have a spot. So if I'm there, you will It will cut to this in the next thing. Right now. It'll cut. Right now. Really? I didn't fucking go again? Fuck's sake.